pencil up there. Yeah, like a piece of paper. Woo! Very cool. There's stuff over here to do too.
Tornadoes generally spin about up to 60 to up to 300 miles an hour. This one's only going a mere 5 or 6 miles an hour, which is great because we have good control of it. But let's better understand that kind of motion. I'm going to need some more volunteers. I'm going to choose from this side. All right, you two? Would you like to come on in?
आपने देखना
नहीं हम This is a mini train going in a model town. Skyscrapers of New York and Washington. Locomotive. These are restaurants and their training space. चलो This is the pod which goes in space by rocket. This is training space of astronauts.
¿Sí viste la piedra de la luna?
This is part of the rocket.
आपका ये कम पड़े तो मेरा फोन कर लेना। बाथरूम जाकर अपना लैपटॉप वगैरह ले लेना।
ये torpedo used in submarine.
Like it, but when you buy the jugs, it lasts.
This is torpedo used in Navy by submarine. This is one of the submarine of US.
In total, U-boat sunk around 3,000 Allied supply ships. That's a lot of damage. Now the Allies declined these by searching from above with a bunch of planes.
His pilots were simple. If the sub surfaced, they were to use no big stuff, but to chase the crew overboard with 50 caliber fire. He wanted this sub, and he wanted it intact.
Candy to Frisky 1 and Frisky 7. Contact is 3 miles astern of us.
Contact evaluated as sub. Am starting attack.
The chatelaine fired first with a pattern of 20 hedgehogs. Each had a 32-pound warhead that armed on contact with the water, and only exploded if they hit something. For long seconds, they waited. No explosions came. The Pillsbury and the USS Jenks prowled warily, probing the water with their active sonars, as the chatelaine turned to make a depth charge attack on the contact.
I spotted sub. I'm gonna try to get a closer look.
Spotting a submerged shape from the air, one of the aircraft made a diving attack, marking the position with gunfire.
I put a shot right where he is. I can see him at 2,500 feet. I'll put down another burst. Just put down another burst. At first I can see him clearly, but he's fading now. He's going deeper.
A submarine under attack had one chance: go deep, fast.
I'll circle spot. Haven't seen him since last burst.
At 11:21, 11 minutes after the first sonar contact, the USS Chatelaine fired a spread of 12 600-pound depth charges. The next words came from one of the pilots in the air.
You struck oil. Sub is surfacing.
As U-505 broke the surface, she was wounded, cornered, and still highly lethal.
Subsurface 8,000 yards from Pillsbury off starboard quarter.
Dan Gallery wanted the Germans to know it was time to abandon ship. For 6 long minutes, terror rained down on them.
Pillsbury's opening fire. Range 3,000 yards and closing.
The U-boat was turning in a circle, her rudders jammed by the depth charges. Suddenly, she fired.
Submarine's firing, sir. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
The Chatelaine fired back.
Stay clear when we fire torpedoes. Torpedo in the water.
Both torpedoes missed.
Dagwood to all destroyers. Cease firing. Cease firing. Candy to all aircraft. Cease firing. Don't attack unless sub attempts
6 minutes after the U-boat surfaced, the shooting stopped. 1 minute later, the USS Jinx radioed all ships.
Men are abandoning ship. There are lots of men in the water.
It was then that, booming over the loudspeakers of the USS Pillsbury, came an order not heard on a U.S. warship since 1850.
Away all boarding parties. Away all boarding parties.
Small task groups were formed, usually one small... Early in 1943, the Allies faced a simple choice. Come up with a plan to defeat the U-boats or risk losing the war. The plan that was devised was simple. The U-boats were at their most lethal in the gaps beyond. Then the U-515 was forced to make service. It will abandon ship just before her skipper opened the sea vents and sent her plummeting to the bottom. The sight of the German sailors abandoning ship burned into Dan Gallery's imagination. To him, U-boats were more than just deadly predators of the deep. They were treasure troves of intelligence, filled with codebooks, top-secret homing torpedoes, and invaluable information on their speed, dive depths, underwater endurance, and offensive and defensive capabilities. As he watched the U-515 sink below the surface, an idea was growing in his mind. To capture Allied ships formed convoys, 40 or more merchant ships with Navy escorts. For those who fought their way out onto the high seas, the danger had just begun. The Atlantic Ocean, vast, merciless, and completely unprepared. By early 1942, as a Nazi dawn breaks over Europe, was Adolf Hitler, the charismatic and ruthless ruler of Nazi Germany. He had declared his people to be the master race, with the right to conquer, enslave, or exterminate all who opposed them. To his enemies, he promised total war. They called it Blitzkrieg, lightning war.
What's the name?
In the mid-1930s, democracy was in retreat. In country after country, elected governments were being replaced by empty.
Melting of steel in a furnace.
कहाँ लिखा हुआ है कर्टसी
आर्सेनल में तो अच्छा
What else do you see? A dove almost in flight, or a zebra. A lion in a crown. You see a lion in a crown? Oh.
ये क्रॉस सेक्शन है केबल का कितनी मजबूत होती है?
मतलब ये पिलर है, मतलब ये एक रोलर है, रोलर स्टील ब्रिज केबल क्रॉस सेक्शन.
There are 17 wires in this thing, and per wire it is strength at 235 pounds per square inch.
ये वायर है क्या?
केबल है राइट? हाँ, एक एक्स्ट्रा केबल है.
And there's 17,000
in this roller.
This is Technology Museum of Chicago. किधर चल रहे हैं?
If you have tickets, queue right here if you're purchasing. हाँ ना, तो सभी तो जाएंगे और क्या दें? पता है तुम्हारे पास है?
1 2 Nice. Fantastic food.
This is chemistry building. Mechanical engineering of Purdue University.
पीछे मशीन शॉप है तो मैं वहाँ पे जाके कभी बार वो करता हूँ मशीन करके वहाँ पे ये बड़ी अच्छी अब बेटर लग रहा है ना ये
So this is where most of your classes are?
नहीं मेरे यही भी क्लास क्या है रिसर्च मीटिंग दैट्स इट आई नो फनी राइट मैं पहले लास्ट सेमेस्टर मैं लास्ट सेमेस्टर में बिकॉज मैं यहाँ पे बता
startups also.
Malaysia, Mexico.
These are the different publications of Purdue University. This is their workshop. This is actually laboratory of mechanical engineering. In daytime, students used to sit here and read. This is building of Purdue University. These are different departments of university, and this area in daytime remain covered by the students. There are a lot of students, at least 60,000 students are studying in this university from all over world, and this Purdue University is ranked number 5 in all American universities, and this area is well lighted and well illuminated by lights. There are chances of coming a thunderstorm in night. This is a robot which supplies food to its destination, and it is coming from somewhere, and I don't know where it is going, but it is having food for 2 persons.
ऐसा नहीं करा आपको आँखों
Very nice.
ये वो पॉड है जिससे जो था नील आर्मस्ट्रॉन्ग अर्थ पर वापस आया था।
अभी जाना या पहले गेट करना है? गेट करके चलो वापस तो उधर ही जाओ।
This is area of Purdue University. Purdue University.
ऐसे आना चाहिए कि उसका नाम भी पीछे पीछे का वो बोर्ड भी आना चाहिए।
पापा
क्या कर रहे हो?
इधर आ जाओ, वो फोटो ले रही है। इधर आ जाओ, इधर ले रही है।
लिखा हुआ है ना पर्ड्यू यूनिवर्सिटी।